Yes, I remember this guy vaguely.
Ah, it's you. Welcome. Please come in. Tell me, how is Duncan?
You know Duncan?
He's been a friend of mine for many years, yes. From the look on your face, I take it the news is bad.
I thought everyone knew what happened.
I knew that the Warden suffered great losses at Ostagar, but a few escaped. I had hoped Duncan might be one of them.
Okay. What will you do about the plague now?
We've been through outbreaks of pestilence during the war with Orlais. We'll endure. I doubt very much now that the Tevinter intervention would have helped us anyway. Please, take this. Duncan gave it to me years ago. I suspect you'll put it to better use than I would.
Items received, but again, it doesn't tell you what, so you have to be lucky. Okay, my inventory is full. Maybe this one? Or... okay. Okay. Can't remember the keys either. Is it F5 to save? Yes. F5 to save. Oh, I wanted to mention also, I have a problem with my mouse recently. So when I scroll out, sometimes instead of zooming out, it zooms back in. You see, like now I'm zooming out actually, but I will look into that. But for now, it's gonna be a bit annoying. Okay, well, again, it's been a month since I played, so I don't remember anything. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do. Find Commander Asturian's secret cache. Okay. Oh, that's the soldier speak. So that one, I think it's impossible because I can't go back in there. So that one, unfortunately, is going to be unsolved forever. But anyway, look, the rewards in this game are quite ridiculous, to be honest. Cure a poisoned noble. Okay. To be tested. Okay. I honestly don't remember if I'm supposed to do something or not. But this one is okay. It's strange, like, what is the main quest, though? What am I supposed to do? Like, I don't remember. I appreciate being told about this. Wow. Okay. I really don't remember anything. Like, it's crazy how just a bit of time and... Okay. I know that I finished, like, this part. This, like, they have an infection here or something. I saved a few people. I did the main quest here, that's for sure. But beyond that, though, I have no idea what to do. Alright, let's go back into the city. Let's go here first.
Dwarven crafts. Fine.
Okay, I'm gonna do
Welcome
some
back.
inventory
Something
management.
else you...
Okay, I have no idea where to go, so let's go back to the main guy, I guess.
Ah, there you are. I was about to send out a search party. I've been hearing of a great commotion in the alienage. What exactly happened there?
Loghain was collaborating with a Tevinter slaver.
Make her forgive me. I should be appalled that such a thing could exist here. But I'm overjoyed you can implicate Loghain. We must end the civil war quickly. What the Blight does not corrupt in this land, politics surely will. The last of our allies have arrived in the city. We cannot delay any longer. I will call for the Landsmeet to convene. Bring Alistair and join me at the palace as soon as you are ready, Warden.
Landsmeet Chambers. Okay, and where might that be? I think, like, just as a summary for people who didn't follow my playthrough here, is that, yeah, I made Alistair and the Queen agree to marry. Okay, let me see here. Liliana.
Yes.
Shale. What the hell? Oh, I have to use Alistair. Okay. And yeah, I did a bunch of quests like here and there to
Beeman doesn't
prove that
expect me
Loghain
to
is the bad
speech.
guy.
Maker, he probably does, doesn't he? Oh.
See, like now I'm trying to zoom out, but because my mouse is screwed up, it keeps kind of jumping in and out, so... Missing in action. Okay. Did I do that quest? I'm not sure.
As there is but one world, one life, one death.
Those stung with 100 arrows, those suffering from ailments both great and small, his heart was strong, and he moved on.
Okay. Well, there was some kind of quest there. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, here. Royal Palace.
Warden, I am not surprised it has come to this. And Alistair, if you were even remotely worthy of being called Marik's son, you would already be in the Landsmeet, now wouldn't you? You have torn Ferelden apart to oppose the very man who ensured you were born into freedom. But do not think you will get past me to desecrate the Landsmeet itself. The nobles of Ferelden will confirm my lord as regent, and we can finally put this to rest once you are gone.
Well, a Skype message there in the background. I'll check it later. I have no idea what that is about. Anyway. So yeah, she's the, she's always with Loghain, right? I don't know her name. Forgot her name, but... She has a big-ass sword, I have to say. How can you... Okay, I can try to persuade. Do you really not see what Loghain has become?
I have had so many doubts of late. Loghain is a great man, but his hatred of Orlais has driven him to madness. He has done terrible things. I know it. But I owe him everything. I cannot betray him. Do not ask me to.
Can try to intimidate her, but that always provokes aggression. Then let me stop him. You know it's the only way.
I never thought duty would taste so bitter. Stop him, Warden. Stop him from betraying everything he once loved. Please, show mercy. Without Loghain, there would be no Ferelden to defend.
Let me see here. Alright.
My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrn Loghain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
A fine performance, Aemon. But no one here is taken in by it. You would attempt to put a puppet on the throne, and every soul here knows it. The better question is who will pull the strings.
Ah! Here we have the puppeteer. Tell us, Warden, how will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? What do they offer you? How much is the price of Ferelden honor now?
Why is he talking about Orlais anyway? I mean, it's very random. I can try to persuade him, but I know it's impossible. Look, it's impossible. That guy is too deep in it, so I'm not the one who betrayed Ferelden.
Some of us are curious, Loghain, about precisely what happened at Ostagar.
So, one of Kaelin's killers would dare speak of betrayal. You led our king to his death with your grandiose tales of griffins flying into battle.
You sold Ferelden citizens into slavery to fund your war, which is true.
What's this? There is no slavery in Ferelden. Explain yourself. There is no saving the alienage. Damage from the riots has yet to be repaired. There are bodies still rotting in their homes. It is not a place I would send my worst enemy. There is no chance of holding it if the Blight comes here. Despite what you may think, Warden, I have done my duty. Whatever my regrets may be for the elves, I have done what was needed for the good of Ferelden.
Did you... Oh. Abandoning Kalen was for the greater good?
Warden, Kalen was Marek's son. Had there been any chance of reaching him at Ostagar, I would have fought to my last breath to save him.
Well, that's nonsense.
Sacrifice thousands of other lives when I saw that hope was gone? You Grey Wardens with your stories of valor. Stories of heroic single combat with archdemons. You made Kalen believe war was an easy matter. Of riding out in his new armor and collecting a victory that sat ripe and waiting for him. His death was only the beginning of your crimes here, Warden. What have you done with my daughter, Honora?
We are discussing your crimes here.
You took my daughter, our queen, by force. Killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak for myself. Lords and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. My father is no longer the man you know. This man is not the hero of Riverdane. This man turned his troops aside and refused to protect your king as he fought bravely against the Darkspawn. This man seized Kalen's throne before his body was cold and locked me away so I could not reveal his treachery. I would have already been killed, if not for this Grey Warden.
Listen to Honora, Loghain is power mad.
So, the Warden's influence has poisoned even your mind, Honora. I wanted to protect you from this. My lords and ladies! Our land has been threatened before! It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself!
The Warden. I'm with the Warden. Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden!
Western Hills is with you, Loghain. Maker help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
I'm with Loghain. Who else could defeat the Blight? Loghain, I'm with you.
This bodes ill for us all.
Well, how can they follow that traitor? Obviously, money. Like, I could ask it, but it's obvious, though. Okay, sure, let's go with that.
The Landsmeet has spoken. Following these Grey Wardens has cost us our king. We must not allow it to cost us our country. I charge Eamon, Alistair, and this Warden with treason. Someone escort my daughter back to her room. Take the traitors outside to await execution.
To arms! We will not be taken without a fight!
That's right.
For Ferelden!
Is it time to kill something? That's right! Come on! Let's hand
Where's he going? Oops.
Die already! You sure you don't want to run?
Oh shit.
Defend yourself!
Oh, fuck's sake.
Alright, battle it is then!
In the Maker's name!
I screwed this up. Like, yeah. Once the healer is gone, it's very tricky. It's actually like, again, because I haven't played this for a month, so like my reflexes are not what they used to be. I used to be much better than that, but now it sucks. Let's try it again.
Now's better.
Down you go!
I'll teach you.
Now we go into battle. Someone's gonna fall, and it sure won't be me and yourself.
Got it.
I get you an axe, you can get off my back.
Got it.
Let's make this quick.
I'll get on it.
Alright, battle it is then.
Yes.
Have at you!
Oh, come on.
Immediately.
Come on.
In the Maker's name, stop! We will have order.
Agreed. Let there be no further bloodshed in the Landsmeet.
Alistair's claim is challenged. In the days before King Callanhad, such claims were settled by duels. Alistair against Loghain. Will the Landsmeet agree?
Yes, if it will avoid further bloodshed. But it must be fought according to tradition, by strength of arms only, in single combat until one party yields. Do you accept the terms?
Liliana will fight for Alistair. Wynn will fight for Alistair. Wynn will get annihilated. So, I'm not sure about this, but I read about this because it's a big thing in the game. And apparently, you must not let Alistair fight the duel. I'm not sure the reason precisely, but in the walkthrough, they said, like, don't do it. I think anybody else is fine, but like I want to be the one. So then I will be his champion.
It is you or me the men will follow. So, let us fight for it. Prepare yourself.
What the?
It's a massacre! And no one's getting out alive!
Excellent!
I do not fear death!
Excellent!
I hate that skill he has.
Wonderful! Can I get you out? You can get off my back.
Huh. He's paralyzed.
Now's better than later.
Excellent! You will fall!
Excellent! Got it. Excellent! I'll get it.
Well done.
Ah.
Get me if you dare! Excellent! I underestimated you, Warden. I thought you were like Kalen, a child wanting to play at war. I was wrong. There's a strength in you that I have not seen anywhere since Marek died. I yield.
Okay. I thought it was not gonna end like this. Let me check. Allowing Loghain to live will result in Alistair leaving the party in disgust and will allow Loghain to take his place in the party. Choosing to have Loghain killed will result in Alistair staying, but Honora will refuse to marry whoever killed her father. Oh, well that makes sense then. If Alistair kills him, then she will not marry him, right? If you want Honora and Alistair to rule together, you must execute Loghain yourself. If a male Cusland warden is angling for Prince Consort, he must have Alistair execute Loghain. Okay, that makes sense. Is Loghain better than Alistair? Alistair is a highly capable frontline fighter and is good at inspiring troops, but Loghain is the same, with the added benefit of being a great general, so he is a great strategist. I kind of doubt that. So in my opinion, you get everything you had with Alistair and more if you bring in Loghain. Always fight Loghain with the Warden. That's what I did. Oh, there it is. The possible Landsmeet outcomes. Now this one is from the Dragon Age wiki. And I do recommend, like, if you want a guide, I do recommend this one. There's a lot of them, but I do recommend this one. Okay, so let's see here. Alright. Do not let Alistair fight the duel. Kill Loghain yourself. persuade them to marry. I mean, her and Alistair. And that's it, actually. That's... outcome for male human nobles. So this is like if you want to marry Anora. For female human nobles, there's only one path. Loghain dies. Alistair lives. Kill Loghain. And Loghain will be killed if he hasn't been killed already. Okay. Alright. Yep. Sorry, Loghain, but you have to go, man. You'll die for what you've done.
Wait. There is another option. Bataeon is a warrior and general of renown. Let him be of use. Let him go through the joining.
Would that even work? He's not exactly loyal to us.
What does loyalty matter? We are what we are. The joining binds us to the Darkspawn. You know this. If you were to forswear your oath and flee today, you'd find yourself in the Deep Roads, or the Blight Lands given time. You'd seek them out, or they'd seek you.
The joining itself is often fatal, is it not? If he survives, you gain a general. If not, you have your revenge. Doesn't that satisfy you?
Absolutely not. Riordan, this man abandoned our brothers and then blamed us for the deed. He hunted us down like animals. He tortured you. How can we simply forget that?
I'm not sure actually what happens if you do the joining. The thing doesn't really mention that part, so I would just say he has to die for his crimes.
You can't do this. My father may have been wrong, but he is still a hero to the people.
Anora. Hush. It's over.
Stop treating me like a child. This is serious.
Daughters never grow up, Anora. They remain 6 years old with pigtails and skinned knees. Forever.
Father.
Just make it quick, Warden. I can face the Maker knowing that Ferelden is in your hands.
Ah, okay, so here you can actually also ask Alistair. Okay, very well.
So it is decided. Alistair will take his father's throne.
Wait, what? No. When did this get decided? Nobody's decided that. Have they?
So much for our plan to rule together. If Alistair would rather not have the throne, I am more than willing to take it.
I hardly think you're the appropriate person to mediate this, Anora. Warden, will you help us?
I already kind of did, but let me talk to Anora first. Or Alistair first. Let's go with Alistair.
Strange. I feel like I'm back at the Abbey, trying not to get chosen last for the sparring teams.
Oh, well, this is just like a regular choice, though. Should I choose Anora?
She seems to want it anyway, and I know I don't. So... yes? Maybe? I don't know.
What makes you a better choice than her?
This wasn't exactly my first choice when we got to Denerim, but I know what we're up against. I know what's at stake. Honora's got experience handling nobles and foreign dignitaries, but I do know a few things about fighting Darkspawn.
Are you willing to give up on your freedom?
If that's the price of ending the Blight, it's my duty as a Grey Warden.
Okay, let me talk to her.
Certainly.
What makes you a better choice?
Surely that's not a serious question. I have been the ruler of this nation in all but name for the last 5 years. I can lead Ferelden. Alistair can't. If you give him the crown, then you've only brought us a brief pause in the Civil War. It will resume again at the first opportunity, and it won't end until a new dynasty holds power.
You don't know that. You'll have my help and Eamon's, right?
And he'll need it. He can't hold the throne on his own, and every soul here knows it. Opportunists will forever be watching him, waiting to grab power.
And you're prepared for this? Well, I guess she is. Yeah, okay. I'm ready to choose. I want them both, but why do I have to choose? I don't get it.
As the arbiter of this dispute, what is your decision? Who will lead Ferelden?
Me. Alistair will be king and I'll rule beside him. Interesting. I believe Alistair and Honora plan to marry and rule jointly. That's what I thought.
We do. I believe this is what King Merrick wanted. To see his blood tied to my father's to begin a new line of Ferelden kings.
But I mean, I did swear an oath. What I mean is, I'm all for founding a new line of kings. But, well, there's the Blight.
What the king is trying to say, my lords and ladies, is that he will be taking the field with his fellow Grey Warden to do battle with the Archdemon.
Yes. That.
Until then, I shall stay in Denerim and rule in my husband's absence, as I did for Kaelin. But I trust Alistair shall reach a more heroic ending.
My fellow Grey Warden will, I hope, take Loghain's place as the leader of my armies. Shall we finish this thing together?
I could do no less, my king.
Everyone, get ready to march. It's going to take all of Ferelden's strength to survive this Blight. But we will face it, and we'll defeat it!
Ferelden is depending on you all.
Okay, that wasn't very inspiring. But okay.
You made me king. After all this is over with, they're actually going to put me on the throne. I'm going to be the king.
Congratulations on your engagement, by the way. Let's put more pressure on the guy.
Congratulations? Congratulations? Why would you do this to me? How could you? I've done nothing but regret my blood since the day I was born. I don't want this. I never wanted this. I hate the very idea of it. I knew that Arleman wanted this for me, but I never did. I thought for sure that there would be a way out of it. But then you went and put me on the throne yourself. Why?
Because I enjoy torturing you, that's why. Your country needs you, Alistair.
And what I want doesn't factor in anywhere, does it? Funny how it always works out like that. I've just never thought of myself as a leader. I'm going to make a terrible king, you have to know that. How can I make decisions that are going to affect the lives of everyone in the kingdom? I guess I don't really have a choice in this now, do I? I'll do my best, of course, and I expect that you'll be there to help me, right?
Sure.
Good. Then it's settled. Our Leman has left for Redcliffe. He says the army has gathered there and is almost ready to march. As soon as we're ready, we should head to Redcliffe ourselves. The Blight awaits, right?
Achievement unlocked, Rabble Rouser. Okay, I lost a few points with Alistair, but that's okay. Okay. So I guess this is getting towards the end of the game, because most of the disputes have been solved, and it's just to get the Blight beaten that's left. Let's see if they say something new, though. I really doubt it.
This is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods, isn't it? Something I can help with?
Okay. No. It's still the same. Alright, so this is... Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. This is empty. Okay, yep. Alright, Liliana, Win, Shale. The mouse really annoys me, by the way. Guys, if anybody's watching in the chat right now, if you're a gamer or something, if you use a good mouse, then drop a message in the chat box to let me know the model and stuff like that. Because, like, of course, I can do my own research, and I have. And I found a few good ones. But it's always better if somebody actually used one, though. Right? Oh, there it is.
My sister's house. I'm almost sure of it. This is the right address. She could be inside. Could we go and see?
Yes.
Will she even know who I am? Does she even know I exist? My sister. That sounds very strange. Sister. Oh, now I'm babbling. Maybe we should go. Let's go. Let's just go.
That guy is a goofball.
Hello?
Hey, you have linens to wash? I charge 3 bits on a bundle. You won't find better. And don't trust what that Natalia woman tells you either. She's foreign and she'll rob you blind.
I'm not here to have any wash done. My name's Alistair. Well, this may sound sort of strange, but are you Gordana? If so, I suppose I'm your brother.
My what? I am Goldana, yes. How do you know my name? What kind of tomfoolery are you folk up to?
Are you sure the information is correct?
Yes, I think so. I'm sure of it, in fact. Look, our mother, she worked as a servant in Redcliffe Castle a long time ago before she died. Do you know about that?
You! I heard about the new king and I wondered. They told me the babe was dead back when Mother died, but I knew they was lying. It's you!
They told you I was dead? Who? Who told you that?
Them's at the castle. I told them the babe was the king's and they said he was dead. Gave me a coin to shut my mouth and sent me on my way. I knew it.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that. The babe didn't die. I'm him. I'm your brother.
For all the good it does me. You killed Mother, you did, and I've had to scrape by all this time. That coin didn't last long, and when I went back, they ran me off.
Okay, it's not really his fault, is it, though?
And who in the Maker's name are you? Some tart, following after his riches, I expect.
Hey, don't speak to her that way. She's my friend and a Grey Warden, just like me.
Ooh, I see. A king and a Grey Warden, too. Well, who am I to think poorly of someone so high and mighty? Perhaps you'll throw me in the dungeon. I don't know you, boy. Your royal father forced himself on my mother and took her away from me. And what do I got to show for it? Nothing. They tricked me good. I should have told everyone. I got 5 mouths to feed. And unless you can help with that, I got less than no use for you.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Well, okay, let's just go from a kind of, you know, hard perspective on life. If you're like very poor, as she claims to be, then why in the hell do you have 5 kids? It doesn't make any sense. Like it just doesn't. It doesn't work. The first time I actually heard about big families, like I myself don't come from a big family, but the first time I heard about big families was like back in high school in my geography class. And we were talking about Africa. And yes, in Africa, many families have big families. Like they have like, like like 6, 8, 10 kids, something like that, something crazy like that. And the parents know that most of them are going to die before the age of 5 because they can't provide for them, etc. But, they kind of hope that the 1 or 2 that do make it, they will grow up eventually, get educated, hopefully, and get income to support their parents. But this is absolutely like a selfish perspective from the parents. It's like, okay, we can't survive, but we can make children and then they will help us survive. I don't know, man. It just, for me, it doesn't go well. Anyway, what can we do here? Okay, you can try to persuade her. I'm pretty good at persuasion in the game, so maybe that will work. Alistair came here hoping to find his family.
Well, he found it. And what good is that to me? None, that's what. Unless he can see to it that his family lives as it should.
I suppose maybe I could give her some money for my nieces and nephews. 15 sovereigns, maybe? Would you let me give her that?
But then I read that it doesn't do anything, so she will not be grateful. So no.
Then I don't know what else we can do. I'm sorry, Goldana, but...
You, the bloody king-to-be, standing right here in my larder, and you're telling me that's all you've got to offer? You must think I'm stupid.
No, wait, I don't think that at all. I want to help, if I can.
You want to help? You go to whatever high and mighty folks you run with, and you tell them you've got nephews and nieces that aren't living as they've a right to. You do that.
It looks like all she wants is your money. Yeah.
Yes, it really seems that way, doesn't it? I wasn't expecting my sister to be so... I'm starting to wonder why I came.
I don't know why you came either, or what you expected to find. But it isn't here. Now get out of my house, the both of you.
Oh, let's leave.
I agree. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
Well, that was not what I expected, to put it lightly. This is the family I've been wondering about all my life. That shrew is my sister? I can't believe it. I guess I was expecting her to accept me without question. Isn't that what family is supposed to do? I feel like a complete idiot.
Everyone is out for themselves. You should learn that. That's definitely, yep, I agree with that. Maybe that's not the best thing to say, though, in this case. You are an idiot. How naive can you get? I'm sorry it turned out like this.
Yes, I'm sorry too. I guess I should have known better. Let's just go. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Okay. Well, look. I think actually you can kill her. Like, there is an option there if you want. I don't know what good that will do, though. But yeah, you can do it. There's a squirrel. Where is the squirrel going? It's going towards the chantry. Okay. Yeah, I do agree that in life, no matter like who you're with, etc., at the end of the day, you are alone. You're absolutely have to fend for yourself. So I would have said that, but it's probably not the best thing to say in that situation. And anyway, yes, I did read you can actually kill her, but yeah, I don't know what good that does. So let's not do that. Okay, so I'm supposed to go to Redcliffe. I'm sure like it's really far. I bet you there's gonna be a random event somewhere. At least one. No? Oh, thank God. What happened here? That's new. That wasn't here before. Oh.
It's you! The Grey Warden! Andraste's mercy that you got here when you did. I thought for sure these monsters were going to get me.
Where is the army?
In the castle, I think. The Arl ordered everyone in the village evacuated there this morning, just before the Darkspawn arrived. I thought I could make it to my home and back before they got here, but it took me too long to get down here. What a relief you arrived.
You should get to safety.
I'm going to get out of here before any more of those things arrive. Thank you again.
Okay. What the?
Got it.
That last guy got decapitated. Yeah, I said what the because they are really easy. Like it's one hit kills. I was really surprised. I mean, not the emissary,
So you can get off my
but
back.
the other people here. Like, what is going on here? Oh, there's like people hanging.
Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Okay, let's clear the village then.
All right, all right. I'll get on it. Now better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Okay. So I can't, I guess all the houses are removed. I mean, you can't go anywhere. Stuff is burning. Yeah, because it's like interesting. Okay.
Got it.
Let's make this quick.
They're really easy. Like, seriously, what's with that? That's not even a challenge. Okay, is that all? There's people by the docks, maybe? Nope. Let's turn the graphics back up. I think like Redcliffe, it just sucks to live here. Every time something happens, first you have the undead, and then, you know, you have like some, yeah, the darkspawn. It's a shitty place to live in. Looks okay. Nice waterfall there, but yeah. Awful place to live in though. Alright, so anyway, the village is cleared. Very easy. It's just one hit kills, except for the ogres and the emissaries, but the other people are just ridiculously easy. Alright, let's go to the castle.
No end to these blasted things. Can I get you a ladder?
What the hell is this?
All right, all right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Let's see what you're made of. Let's see some blood. Now's better than later.
Just die already!
Got it.
It's a doctor!
You'll get no mercy from me. Here comes trouble. Got it. On your guard, French! Blast it!
What's with these red squares? Like, it's definitely some kind of bug. There's more of them still coming. They're still coming. What? Oh, it's an ogre.
I'll get on it. I'll get on it. Here comes trouble! You forced our hand! Get your hand so you can get off my back. You're victorious.
Oh,
My lady, you're here. Thank goodness.
he didn't drop anything. What happened here?
I don't rightly know. Riordan of the Grey Wardens arrived this morning, just ahead of the Darkspawn. I was told he has urgent news and to send out patrols to watch for your arrival. Then we were attacked.
Riordan? What's he doing here?
I don't rightly know. Things happened so fast, I only know he was scouting in the south before he arrived.
Wait, I must prepare.
There might be stragglers, but you seem to have taken care of most of them out here. That's rather remarkable, really.
It's just one hit kills, though. Like, come on. How weak are you guys? Oh, yeah. Can't see the screenshots here. There's something here.
I'll get on it.
Yeah, they have people. Okay, so I'm supposed to talk to this guy.
I was told to watch for your arrival, Warden. Your comrade Riordan arrived just ahead of the Darkspawn attack. He has urgent news for you.
Okay, I'm not sure he's my comrade, but okay. Alright, let's go.
I should take you to the hall right away, my lady. They'll be waiting for you there.
Sure. Okay, loading.
It's a relief to see you unharmed. And you as well, Alistair. Or should I say your majesty?
No, I wouldn't say that. Not yet, anyway.
The Darkspawn that attacked Redcliffe were relatively few in number, I'm afraid. It was assumed the Horde was marching in this direction, but that is not true.
Riordan tells us that the bulk of the Horde is in fact heading towards Denerim. They are perhaps 2 days away from the capital.
What? Are we sure about that? I mean, if that's true.
I ventured close enough to listen in, as it were. I am quite certain.
Are we even ready to deal with the Horde?
I'm not about to let Denerim fall, if that's what you mean.
I'm afraid there's one more thing that makes this of even greater importance to the Grey Wardens. The Archdemon has shown itself. The dragon is at the head of the Horde.
Make her preserve us.
But we can't reach Denerim within 2 days, can we? It's too far.
We must begin a forced march to the capital immediately with what we have. Denerim must be defended at all costs.
What about Redcliffe?
Redcliffe is fortified enough that a skeleton force can hold the wall should Darkspawn come.
Then you will remain here, Tegan, while we march on Denerim.
The Horde must be defeated, but the Archdemon is our true target. And only the Grey Wardens can defeat the Archdemon. That is why we must go.
Then we march, and hope the army we've collected here gives us the chance we need. Al-Eamon, how long before the army can set out?
By daybreak.
Then let's get them ready. I won't let all those people die without giving them a chance.
We could leave now without an army. That's true. And how are we supposed to defeat this Archdemon?
I was wondering that myself.
Then you don't know. Of course not. You're both new recruits Duncan wouldn't have expected.
I will give the orders at once, and will notify you the moment we are ready to march.
That would be appreciated.
Perhaps you and Alistair should meet me before you retire for the evening. There are things we need to speak of.
I will have someone show you to your rooms. I suggest you all get some rest while you can. We will need it.
Okay. What's this here?
And what word have we from Orzammar? Has House Claret sent their men or haven't they?
They're stalling, which is as good as a no.
House Claret's feud with House Romald has flared up again since their son died in that Deep Roads business. So naturally they're pleading the need for self-defense.
Fine time to start with that nonsense again. I've half a mind to... Evening to you, Grey Warden. I didn't realize you were still up and about.
Is there a problem?
Nothing that can be dealt with now, I'm afraid. Just one of the houses being thicker than the stone that made them.
Once all of this blight business is done, there will be a reckoning in the Assembly.
They're probably half hoping we'll all wind up dead. That way they'll have one of the strongest forces left in Orzammar.
Enough to face the Darkspawn all on their own, I suppose? That's exactly the kind of half-arsed thinking that got us into the mess after Endrin passed.
It was our good fortune that you decided to go to Orzammar when you did, Grey Warden. For all that a surfacer needed our help, I expect we needed yours more.
Okay. I'm worried about the battle.
And so you should be. I was hoping you'd have some Grey Warden trick up your sleeve, truth be told.
Are things truly that desperate? Do we stand a chance of losing?
We will find a way to win.
I hope you're right. Under the open sky is a terrible place to consider dying, that's for sure.
Right. Off to camp with both of you, and keep the drunkenness to a minimum. We have a long way to go yet. Pleasant evening to you, Grey Warden, and good fortune on the field of battle.
The Grey Wardens and the dwarves have always been allies. It is a pleasure to join you.
Marrying Alistair to Honora would not have been my first choice. Still, it does keep the Therin bloodline alive, and Honora is a fine ruler. So I suppose I owe you thanks, Warden. All of Ferelden does.
Are there any other allies we can use? What about Orlais?
We have sent messengers to Orlais. With any luck, the Empress will send us help within a week. I think it entirely possible, however, that she has written Ferelden off as a lost cause already, and will seek to defend her empire first. Perhaps the Grey Wardens of Orlais will be able to march and reach us in time. We should not rely on their arrival, even so.
Shouldn't Alistair be staying here?
He insists on going. How can I say no? I am uneasy with the danger he puts himself in by accompanying you. I ask myself if he does not conspire to leave the throne to Honora after all. But Alistair knows his duty. He will do what is best. Right now, he believes that is assisting you in contacting your allies.
Okay.
And now Denerim is under assault by the Darkspawn. The death toll will be staggering. I wish you luck.
All right, all right.
Oh, there's all my people.
I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you?
We need to talk. What will you do when this is over?
I have not given this a lot of thought. What will I do? We've traveled far and wide. Does it need to end?
I would like to see the world too.
There's so much out there. Adventures to be had and stories to be told. I want to be part of it all. I might need some company. And you're not too irritating. You're welcome to come along if you like.
Sure.
It is settled then. You and I wandering the world, seeking our fortunes. I can't wait.
Okay. Oh, these traders are here.
Ah, fancy meeting you here. I heard rumors that Redcliffe was once again open for business, but my word, isn't this amazing? Such bustle. The Earl has kindly offered my son and I lodgings in exchange for supplies. I'm happy to help him. And you too, of course. If you have need of my wares, you have but to ask. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Okay. Okay. Let's see what he has to sell. It's just the same stuff though, I think. Yeah. One spend on talent. Okay. Talent or spell. Can't use it on the other characters though, huh? Can go to second floor.
What's on your mind?
Okay.
It is no trouble.
So most of the dialogues don't change. Okay. Alright, let's go up.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Loading. Oh, this loading here for some reason is much longer than before. Guest room. Huh. Okay. This is my room, I guess.
Now's better than later.
And Morrigan is there. Yeah, actually, she was not downstairs. Okay. Why her, though? I mean, I'm okay with her, but...
What comes, my friend? So, full of questions, are you?
Is that new, or did I ask her that before? Is Flemeth really what she seems to be?
Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be?
A powerful Maleficar.
You mean, is she truly the Flemeth of legend and story? Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience.
I'm more interested in the truth.
I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire.
Okay.
As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful. A fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her.
How long ago was that?
Many centuries, before this land was even named Ferelden. The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the Bard, and fled the castle of her husband, the Dreadlord Conabar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conabar the jealous lord, who looked on from afar. Lord Conabar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife, and Osen agreed.
Seems like a fair deal. He sold his wife to another man?
The life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement. All would have been well had Lord Conabar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge.
She spoke to spirits or demons?
Spirits first, and 'twas they who slew Conabar. Flemeth did not turn to the demon until... much later. Lord Conabar's allies chased Flemeth, you see. Chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies.
She never invaded, or he never defeated her?
The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the Great War with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began.
Well, do you believe her version?
I do not believe everything that Flemeth claims. Oft it seems her bitterness has colored her memories. But on the whole, yes, I believe this tale, if not all.
Okay. Well, how did she survive for so long?
The demon within her has transformed her into something else. An abomination, perhaps some would say. I know not. I only know my mother is clever, and she is part of the wilds as it is part of her. But she is no immortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any other, were it lucky enough to find her.
Okay. She had many daughters.
You ask if I have sisters. I have asked of this myself. The stories tell of many witches of the wilds after all, not just the one. And these tales existed long before I did. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed. So, should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too.
Okay. Why would she refuse?
The Chastened tell of a falling out between Flemeth and her daughters. They say that one day she hunted them all through the wilds and ate their hearts. It may be true. I have never seen another witch or heard of one. Perhaps one day Flemeth will eat my heart as well.
Aren't abominations usually insane horrors?
How often is this usually? Always? If not always, then when is it not true? There are more things in this world and the next than you or I could ever hope to understand. What Flemeth became is a mystery. I suspect, even to her.
Interesting story. Thanks.
Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless.
Well, she died, so...
Ah, then you have my sympathies for what it is worth. Which is very little, I am certain. It matters not. Let us move on.
Okay. Alright, why is she in my room, though?
There you are. Let's go see what Riordan has to say.
All right.
You're both here. Good. Please know I assumed you had already been told. Otherwise, I would have told you this when you freed me in Denerim. I'm sorry.
What is it? What are you apologizing for?
Tell me, have you ever wondered why the Grey Wardens are needed to defeat the Darkspawn?
Something to do with the taint in us?
That is exactly what it involves. The Archdemon may be slain, as any other Darkspawn, but should any other than a Grey Warden do the slaying, it will not be enough. The essence of the beast will pass through the taint to the nearest Darkspawn and will be reborn anew in that body. The dragon is thus all but immortal. But if the Archdemon is slain by a Grey Warden, its essence travels into the Grey Warden instead.
That doesn't sound very healthy.
A Darkspawn is an empty, soulless vessel, but a Grey Warden is not. The essence of the Archdemon is destroyed, and so is the Grey Warden.
Meaning the Grey Warden who kills the Archdemon dies?
Yes. Without the Archdemon, the Blight ends. It is the only way.
Yeah, I kind of expected that. So it's up to 3 of us to kill this thing.
In Blight's past, when the time came, the eldest of the Grey Wardens would decide which amongst them would take that final blow. If possible, the final blow should be mine to make. I am the eldest, and the taint will not spare me much longer. But if I fail, the deed falls on you. The Blight must be stopped now, or it will destroy all of Ferelden before the rest of the Grey Wardens can assemble. Remember that. But enough. There will be much to do tomorrow, and little enough time to rest before it. I will let you return to your rooms.
I will see you once the army is ready to march, then. I guess this ends soon. One way or another.
That it does, my friend. That it does.
So of course, it's gonna be me, basically. It's like it's a sacrifice story, isn't it? One of those.
You should get some sleep before morning. There will be much to do when we are.
Okay.
Do not be alarmed. It is only I.
Finally decided to betray me, have you? Okay. Is everything alright?
I am well. 'Tis you who are in danger. I have a plan, you see. A way out. The loop in your hole. I know what happens when the Archdemon dies. I know a Grey Warden must be sacrificed, and that sacrifice could be you. I have come to tell you that this does not need to be.
And how do you know about this?
I know a great many things. How I know is not quite as important as what I am offering you, however. I offer a way out. A way out for all the Grey Wardens, that there need be no sacrifice. A ritual. Performed on the eve of battle, in the dark of night.
What kind of ritual?
It is old magic. From a time before the Circle of Magi was created. Some might call it blood magic, but that is but a name. There is far more to fear in this world than names.
Nothing comes without a price.
Perhaps, but that price need not be so unbearable, especially if there is much to be gained. All I ask is that you listen to what I have to offer, nothing more.
Well, I mean, speak quickly. I promise nothing.
What I propose is this. Convince Alistair to lay with me, here tonight. And from this ritual, a child shall be conceived within me. The child will bear the taint, and when the Archdemon is slain, its essence will seek the child like a beacon. At this early stage, the child can absorb that essence and not perish. The Archdemon is still destroyed with no Grey Warden dying in the process.
Okay, but what about the child? So this child becomes a Darkspawn?
Not at all. It will become something different. A child born with the soul of an old god. After this is done, you allow me to walk away, and you do not follow. Ever. The child will be mine to raise as I wish.
What? Okay, what more about the child?
As you wish.
So the child will be evil?
Allow me to say that what I seek is the essence of the old god that once was, and not the dark forces that corrupted it. Some things are worth preserving in this world. Make of that what you will.
And what do you intend to do with it?
I do not wish to tell you.
Okay, well, I insist.
The child will represent freedom. For an ancient power, a chance to be reborn apart from the taint. Is that not reason enough to do it? I will raise the child apart from the rest of society and teach it to respect that from which it came. Beyond that, you need know nothing else.
Okay.
Then you have decided?
No. Why not Riordan, first of all?
Even if I thought Riordan could be convinced, he is unsuitable. I need one who has not been tainted for long. It must be him, and it must be tonight.
Okay. Alright. Looks like it's okay to do it. So, let me see here. You actually think he will agree to this?
You will advise him to do so, and because he trusts you more than he would ever trust me, he will comply. Consider the alternative. If Riordan fails, do you think Alistair will hesitate? The future king of Ferelden? He will die the hero, and you will be overshadowed. Just a Grey Warden who accompanied the king. I think you have many good reasons to tell him to save his own life. I think you should consider them carefully.
How do you even know it will work?
This is what my mother intended when she sent me with you. She was the one who first gave me this ritual and told me of what I was meant to do. This does not surprise you, does it? Did you not wonder why Flemeth saved your life? Why she aided you? This is why. What is important is that I am offering this to you now. It will work, and it will save your life.
Okay, fine.
A wise decision. I shall wait here then while you go and speak with Alistair. I urge you to be convincing.
Okay. Let me, I kind of saved already, right? Like D or something, okay. Yeah, I think I already saved anyway, but... is this the... where is the... oh. Okay. Because I read you can talk to other people. Like, it's maybe not Alistair? But then again, I don't really have any other male characters, I guess. Zevran.
I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you?
I think you should go. That's funny. We need to talk.
Of course.
Okay, well, this is the same thing, though. Okay. Come on. And what's with that weird thing at the beginning? Well, he's not gonna like it.
I see you can't sleep either. I also saw Morrigan outside your room earlier, and the look she gave me. Ooh, that was icy even for her. Is something up?
Okay, you can't sleep. Are you alright, first of all?
Not really. All these men look at me and I see it in their eyes. I'm their king. Suddenly it feels so real. But now you're changing the subject. This isn't about me. This is about Morrigan. I'm tired, but I'm not stupid. What did she want?
She brought some important news.
This is what I get for becoming king. Everyone always brings you the bad news. So what is it then? Rats running amok? Cheese supplies run low? I can take it.
You and I are friends, right?
Friends, I owe you everything. Even if you did go and make me king. Why? Why so ominous?
I need you to do something you're not gonna like.
I don't care for the sound of that. What are we talking about exactly?
Your wildest dream come true. Sex with Morrigan. Okay, that's like... What? I need you to take part in a magic ritual.
Oh, something Morrigan cooked up, no doubt. What do you need me to do?
You need to sleep with her.
Cute. This is payback, right, for all the jokes? But you're not joking. You're actually serious? Wow. Be killed by the Archdemon or sleep with Morrigan. How does someone make that kind of choice? You're not actually asking me this, are you? What kind of ritual is this, anyway?
I won't lie to you, it will produce a child.
What? I must be hearing things, but are you telling me to impregnate Morrigan in some kind of magical sex rite? This child, why would Morrigan want such a thing? Does she want an heir to the throne?
She wants to make some kind of old god.
Oh, well, that's so much better, don't you think? Here I was, worried about creating another bastard heir, and I didn't even consider that it might also be some dragon god, whatever. Look, even if I was willing to do this, and I'm not saying I am, do you really think this is a good idea? You're my friend, but we're talking about Morrigan.
Okay, well, you need to trust me then.
Trust you? Very well. I do trust you. Oh, where is she? Let's go and get this over with before I change my mind.
Twould seem your talk is done.
Great. This isn't a dream after all.
What is it to be, then? Has a decision been reached?
Okay.
Wait. I want to ask about this child. The one you want.
Interesting. Honesty wouldn't have been my first choice.
I just want to be sure that you're not going to use this against Ferelden. That this bastard child of mine isn't going to show up some year.
Of that, you have my word.
Oh, why don't I feel any better about this? All right. Let's just get this over with.
Let us go somewhere more private, Alistair, and believe me when I say you will not hate this quite so much as you believe.
Okay. Okay. There we go.
We have gathered all the forces we can. The Darkspawn Horde is sure to reach the capital before us. And so we must race to Denerim as quickly as we can. The lives of many thousands hang in the balance. We must not forsake them. You have gathered an army to replace the one lost at Ostagar, Grey Warden. Let us pray that it will be enough.
Before us stands the might of the Darkspawn Horde. Gaze upon them now, but fear them not. This woman beside me is a native of Ferelden, risen to the ranks of the Grey Wardens. She is proof that glory is within reach of us all. She has survived despite the odds, and without her, none of us would be here. Today, we saved Denerim. Today, we avenged the death of my brother, King Kaelan. But most of all, today, we show the Grey Wardens that we remember and honor their sacrifice. For Ferelden, for the Grey Wardens!
Okay.
Twisted creatures!
Must have victory.
Got it. Run while you still can!
How many are there? Just keep coming and coming. From nowhere, really, by the way. It's just like a house here. Okay. I guess I'm just supposed to like beat them all.
Such fun!
Or something. This city. Okay, that's actually great because like I have to go. So yeah, this is the last level, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I haven't played this, I haven't finished yet, but I can assume this is the last level. I will try to do more tomorrow, but we'll see how it goes. But anyway, for today, that's gonna be it. We did a lot of stuff here. I was still like, I wonder if I missed the romance with Liliana because like nothing really happened. Like I thought there would be some kind of final thing at the camp between them, but there was nothing. Or maybe I did something wrong, but I know she has 100. She likes me 100%. So I don't know. I don't know what's with that. Anyway, for today that's all. I'll probably see you tomorrow, but if not, I'll try to do it like again every week, at least once a week. See how that goes. And until next time, peace, OtakuOps signing off.